So there's many more staff I'd like to thank. And of course those in West Suffolk, Dorothy Whitaker, Lance Stanbury and Bobby Bennett, my 3 agents over the years. And as the former Defence Secretary said, also my family, and in particular my children, because the impact of the scrutiny of politics, especially when people make mistakes, has a huge impact on them, and they have put up with a lot. But it's in the nature of politics that people don't see what a team effort it is. Many people have said that today. What will I miss most? I will miss the single answer to that question, and absolutely unambiguous, I will miss colleagues most. In difficult times, colleagues supporting you, both on this side and across the House, has been incredibly powerful. I'll miss the ability to contribute to national debates. The single vote I'm regretting not being able to take part in is the vote on assisted dying, which surely will come, and which I've come to support very passionately. But politics also, I'd reflect, is noisier and is harder than it was 14 years ago when I first came into Parliament. The nature of social media has made it more difficult, and the nature of the world has made it, sadly, more dangerous. But even through this, one of the things I've tried to promote in my time is the power of technology as a force for good. It's something that the Honourable Member for Huddersfield and I have both campaigned on together over the years. Yes, we must ensure that it is harnessed for the power, for the technology is harnessed for the benefit of humanity. But by God, we've got to make sure harness it we do. We cannot stand in the way, and the UK is at its best when we're at the forefront and when we harness the power of modern technology. And my prediction over the next 14 years is that the impact will be far greater on society, not just on the economy, but on society and politics, than it has been even over the last 14 years. We are living through the slowest rate of change of our lives. It is only going to get faster, and I hope that this place is ready for that. And I couldn't I couldn't finish without a word about the NHS and the role that it plays in our national life. The Right Honourable Lady, the member for Maidenhead, asked me to be Health Secretary and said we need to improve the tech in the health service. Could you do that? And for 18 months I thoroughly enjoyed myself trying to improve the tech in the health service. But then, of course, the pandemic struck. And I want, for one last time, to say thank you to all of those who rose to the occasion and did so much to get us through, to deliver the safety that was needed, for instance, the shielding programme, which isn't mentioned as much as it should be, for protecting those who were most vulnerable. And, of course, the vaccine programme, which was, without doubt, one of the country's finest achievements in peacetime. I want to thank colleagues with whom I work incredibly closely and who helped make that happen. And some of you were heroes of the pandemic too. And I leave just with this. I think it is impossible for a political party, those aspiring to govern, to win without some of these lodestars. It is impossible and wrong to win without being on the side of the future and trying to represent the youth of our country who are coming through and may see things differently to how we do. I say that even as a 45-year-old. It is impossible to win, and you don't deserve to win without a true love of the NHS. And I'm proud to serve a Prime Minister who is from an NHS family. But that true love is important because the people believe it and because it is true. And finally, it is impossible to win unless you truly want to serve your country. I believe that people come into this place, everybody comes into this place wanting to make their country a better place. I have tried my hardest to do that for 14 years, to reach out, to try to do things differently, and to try to embrace the future. It's been an honour and a privilege, and I thank you.
And thank you, Matt, and thank you, NHS.